Hey friends, welcome back to the daily transmission. It is actually winter solstice today, and it was like 78 degrees and foggy all day down here on the coast. It's nice to be able to spend the day on the beach. That's what I did today, spent time with my family. I hope you'll go check out another video I did where I talk about the Portuguese man of war in Port Aransas, Texas, because it actually relates a little bit to, it's an experiential story that relates to what I'm going to talk about today. So today is called The Future Isn't Primitive or Digital. It's integrated. There's a quiet misunderstanding moving through the world right now. A belief that we must choose sides. Ancient or modern. Natural or technological. Primitive or advanced. Red or blue. As if the future is hiding in one direction only. But that's not how life works. Nothing in nature evolves by erasing what came before it. It integrates, it adapts, and it remembers. We keep asking the wrong questions. Is this old or new? Is this native or invasive? Is this natural or artificial? Is this tradition or innovation? But life doesn't organize itself by categories. It organizes itself by relationship. The forest doesn't stop using what works just because it's ancient. It doesn't reject what's new just because it arrived later. It keeps what strengthens the web and releases what doesn't. That's how systems regulate. Not through central control, not through domination, but through connection. Like mycelium beneath the soil, decentralized, intelligent, responsive. Like the Portuguese man of war that I made a video about. Energy moving where it's needed, resources shared through proximity, not hierarchy. We're not meant to return to some imagined past, and we're not meant to hand ourselves over to the machines either. The future isn't a reset, it's a synthesis. We didn't invent tools by accident. We invented them because consciousness was expanding and needed new forms to move through matter. The problem was never innovation. The problem is power and control. When tools are used to dominate, extract, and separate, they distort the system. When tools are used in relationship, they strengthen it. The same is true of stories about native and invasive. The earth has always been migrating. Seeds travel. Species adapt, climates shift. To believe we know exactly what belongs and what doesn't is to believe we stand outside the system, and we don't. We are integrally integrated and involved in the system. We are inside it. We are threaded through it, affected by it, and affecting it at the exact same time in all kinds of nonlinear ways. Knowing doesn't mean certainty, it means humility. It means recognizing that wisdom doesn't come from erasing the past or worshiping the future. It comes from listening to what's happening now, listening to what life is telling us now, listening to what's alive now. Integration asks a different question. Does this life nourish? Does this nourish life? Does this strengthen connection? Does this increase resilience, beauty, and coherence? That applies to plants. It applies to technologies, communities, to the ways we think, build, heal, and share. We are entering an era where consciousness can guide creation. Yeah. We are. It's not magic. Not through force, but through awareness. Where innovation can be informed by our memory, where tradition can evolve without being abandoned, where matter still matters, and meaning moves through it freely. So today, I invite you to soften the binary thinking. Soften the binary thinking. Soften the binary thinking. Stop asking whether something is old or new, natural or technological, ancient or advanced. Start asking whether it belongs, not by rule, but by resonance, by the frequency that it holds. Because the future isn't primitive and it isn't digital, it's integrated. And you are already living inside of it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said, I hope you'll go check out my video. It was a beautiful day on the beach with my family today, getting to celebrate one last time. It's a whole month of Sagittarius celebrations, is it not? Getting to celebrate my birthday one more time with my family out in Port Aransas, Texas. It's one of my favorite places to be in our whole region. And I love going out during the winter time. And so it made all the sense in the world for me to go out to one of my favorite places in our entire region on this winter solstice and spend some time with my family and observe nature and walk barefoot in the sand and put my feet in the surf. And I had a beautiful day, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. And happy winter solstice. Here we go. We're going on through. If you don't get what I mean, go back and check yesterday's video where I talk about birth and crowning. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.